Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come out here after my sunflower bathing to let you all know that today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a wonderful, positive day. I say that regardless of what's going on or how your day has started, because it's mindset that helps us transition into that positive being. It's mindset that, no matter what is happening, you find that positive in the moment. It's not an easy thing to do. I will absolutely agree with that. And it's not always a fun thing to do. There are many times where in this journey that I have been taking, where I have said, screw the positive, I just want to be angry, upset, and negative. And, that's a very easy way to feel. It's very easy to be negative. It's very easy to let everything get you down and just give up. It's very easy to do. But the one thing, there are many, many different things that I have learned in this journey of positivity that have helped me get over that feeling. And I just wanted to share one of them with you today. Whenever I feel that way, I just look at life around me and I try to find something within my field of vision. Doesn't matter where I'm at, doesn't matter what I'm doing. It does help to be outside, because then you're getting that fresh air, you're getting that energy from the sun. But find something around you that makes your brain go, and it's even for just a moment. And it can be anything. It could be a color, it could be a sound, it could be a smell, it could be an animal, it could be a person, it could be a structure, it could be the weather, it could be anything. And it makes your brain stop for a second. And it's literally for a split second. And go, And generally that feeling is because you are intrigued by whatever it is that you're looking at. It's your brain noticing it and wanting to know more information about it. But unless we stop and pay attention to it, it's just a fleeting moment. And the reason why I say try to pay attention to that is because there might be something about that you will all of a sudden find more interesting. Because your brain goes, and then you move on. But if you stop and you pay attention to that, you might be able to see that color's really cool. I like that color. Or, that guy's wearing a really cool shirt. Or, the clouds look really cool today. That, that shape reminds me of something. When I have actively tried to find the positive in the world, it really does change the mindset that you are in. There have been many, many times where I have had a negative moment. I was just in a negative mood. I absolutely was just not happy about anything, didn't sleep well, didn't eat right, didn't drink enough water, whatever it was. Those are generally the reasons why I'm not in a good mood. But, I realized, it's not a stepping outside of yourself, but you just realize in your head, I'm not having a good day. And when you recognize that, then you know that, okay, the reason why all of these things are happening is because I'm just not in the right mindset. Now, there could be many reasons as to why this is happening. A lot of them are probably scientific, i.e. not, sleeping well, not drinking enough water, not getting enough food. If you drink caffeine, not having enough caffeine, because your body is addicted to caffeine. So if you haven't had enough or haven't had any that day, that's probably helping the negative situation. Ask yourself those questions. Did I sleep well? No, I probably didn't, because a majority of us don't sleep well, right? So if you didn't sleep well, then you know why your bad attitude is happening. And trust, when I don't sleep well or when I'm hangry, it's just not a good experience for anybody. But that being said, it's not anyone else's fault, and it's not anyone else's responsibility to make us feel better. We have to make us feel better. So that's why I'm trying to, see if maybe different ways that I have tried to make myself feel better can help you. You know, especially being a mom, I mean, regardless of whether or not you're a parent, you obviously don't want to treat anybody badly, but, you know, especially being a mom, you can't treat your kids like crap, right? Because they're your kids. They don't deserve that, and it's not their fault. Regardless of who it is, it's not their fault. So, back to what I was trying to say, because I tangent a lot. I apologize. But, you know, actively try to find things in the world that you find beautiful. Anything that stops your eye, anything that you're like, I like the color of that car. That's a nice color. Because even just that positive statement can transform the way that your brain is thinking. And don't just do it once, do it multiple times, because we as humans have to have repetition for us to start changing. Do it multiple times. Find many things. I don't care if it's, 5 different colors. I don't care if it's, 6 different shirts that you think are cool. I don't care if it's, 8 different cars and you find something about that car that you like. Just find something and do it repetitively so that you can start changing the way that your brain is feeling and viewing the world. Because, negativity is everywhere. And it takes a lot to be positive. It takes a lot to feel happy and positive. It takes a lot. And, it sounds simple, and I understand that it's not always. And I understand that's not always easy either. Because, life just really bulldozes us sometimes. But maybe if we recognize it, if we just take the ability to recognize that we're not having a good day, that's the first step, is recognition. I mean, if you think about the 12-step programs for addiction and all of that stuff, it's recognizing that you have a problem, admitting that there's a problem. And I'm not saying you have a problem. I'm saying you're admitting that something is off. You're admitting that something doesn't feel right. You're admitting that it is not okay for you to be in a negative space. It's the admission that something is off. And then once you admit it, your brain goes, wait, yeah, something is off. And that's when we have the opportunity, we have the space to be able to say, okay, let's change it. If you need anything else, guys, I'm always here, sending positive vibes to you today. You're going to have an amazing day. And I hope you guys have a great one. Bye.